Hello, all my lovely Virgos. Welcome to your January 2023 horoscopes with me, Teri Hunter. I'm an intuitive astrologer, angel therapy practitioner, Reiki master, and empowerment coach. And I'm excited to talk about what's going to be the beginning of a very interesting year, I think. First of all, I want to say these videos are done whole sign Western astrology. So we're looking at Virgo rising, Virgo moon, sun, and stelliums. A stellium is 3 or more personal planets in one sign or house. This is an indication that your soul has chosen an intention and has a specific goal in mind. And these planets represent a piece of what that goal is. So how the year starts off is a little bit slow. We have Mars retrograde in Gemini and we have Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. But before I go there, let's talk about Jupiter's re-entry into Aries, December 20th, 2022. Aries is your 8th house. This is the house of transformation, the house of other people's money, the house of death and taxes, the house of sex, the house of a deep psychological imprint. And so here, having it be under the sign of Aries, we're looking at bravery and courage and a pioneering spirit to look at where I come from and to give myself permission to rise like the phoenix above it. Not everybody has a terrible childhood and not everybody has a fabulous childhood, but everybody is a human, and the human experience by nature is full of obstacles and opportunities. And I think Jupiter's entry or re-entry in Aries in your 8th house until May is really giving you an opportunity to redefine yourself in relation to other people and to birth a version of yourself that is strictly for Virgo. Virgo naturally rules the physical health, but it also rules service. It rules service to others, employment and employers, employees, etc. So I think this is an opportunity for you to apply Jupiter's good luck and expansion and abundance and joy and faith into this transformational process where maybe for the first time in your life, you're really thinking about what do I want for me versus having a committee in your head about all the things that you have obligations and duty to for other people. I don't want to neglect that being of service to others is an important thing, but oftentimes in these modern days, to be of service to others is to claim our own lives and to, through that experience, them seeing us happy and thriving, that to me is the greatest service you can ever offer anybody else. So now let's go into the idea that your Mars is retrograde in Gemini in your 10th house of career. Mars has been retrograde for months in Gemini, will continue in Gemini until March. It moves out of the retrograde period on the 12th of January, but we're still going to see a bit of a shadow period as it slows its backward roll and goes forward. Now, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. You're ruled by Mercury. So I think for this, it's really about taking that Arian dynamic, meaning your 8th house is Aries, and taking the ruler of your 8th house and allowing it to rewrite your thinking process, and not in a negative way, as if you've been thinking wrong this whole time. I'm just not sure you have put yourself in the mix of priorities. And this is where I think we're going to see the transformation, because as Virgo puts themselves at the top of the list, you actually have more time and energy to be of service to others. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, that's your 5th house. And I think this is an opportunity for you to look at where you have fun. And are you giving yourself permission to have fun? Of all the houses of the zodiac, the 5th house is the most hardwired for entertainment, for hobbies, for pleasure, for relaxation, for playtime. And personally, I don't know if that's a great enough percentage. I think more signs should represent that kind of enjoyment. But for now, I want to say that for my Virgos, I think this is an opportunity for Mercury's retrograde to give you the inspiration to create structure or to build more fun, more enjoyment, more personal time. And whatever that looks like for you, you could enjoy, going to the movies, you could enjoy taking a nap, you could enjoy cooking, you could enjoy a multitude of various activities. But do you allow yourself the privilege of enjoying them? Or do you always say, well, I'll do that once I get this done, and go into that practical, let's get my chores done, my job, my work. So I think this is going to be super important for you, because I think that you're going to find that as you put yourself in a priority and you allow Jupiter to expand your transformation of self and put yourself at the top of that list, you're going to find inadvertently that you have more time than you used to have. And this is one of the beautiful things about the universe, because when we actually play to the higher vibrations of our desires, the universe opens up opportunities that we never could have imagined in our little hindsight as humans walking on the planet. On the 2nd or the 3rd, depending where you are in the world, Venus will enter Aquarius. This is your 6th house of work. And I think this complements those first 2 astrological dynamics beautifully, because it offers Virgo an opportunity to really look and see, do you enjoy your work? Are you willing to liberate yourself? Aquarius rules liberation, it rules rebellion, it rules innovation and technology and the World Wide Web and cosmic consciousness and your hopes and your dreams. Now we've got this in the 6th house of service. So I think there's an opportunity for you to take Venus's energy, Venus representing your voice, both your speaking and singing voice, your self-worth, your possessions, your relationships, and then to superimpose the joy of Venus's energy into a work environment, or into the idea that your work should serve your enjoyment at the very least. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to change jobs, but somewhere I believe you're going to mentally liberate yourself from any chains that have bound you to something that is not as pleasant as you would like to experience. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. So as we see Venus go into this very thoughtful social sign, I think this is going to play to your processing how important it is that you put yourself at the top of the list. On the 6th of January, we'll have a full moon in Cancer. I'm going to do a separate video on that full moon. It will be in your 11th house. And again, the 11th house is naturally ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius rules our hopes and our dreams. So there's a theme going on here for Virgo, really about sort of removing any fog or any gates, any bars that are holding you back from starting to enjoy your life in a more tangible and more material way, where you can literally see it, knock on it, drive it, hold its hand, all those kind of things. On January 21st, we're having a new moon in Aquarius at 1 degree. This is the 3rd new moon in a row at the 1 degree. We start with the Sagittarius new moon in 2022, the Capricorn new moon in 2022, and then the Aquarius. We will also see Pisces at 1 degree, and then the Aries new moon will be at the very critical 0 degree on the world axis. So I believe that these months teeing up to this Aries new moon is very pivotal in setting the foundation, the blueprint, the plans for the months subsequent that. So really thinking about where do you want to liberate yourself, Virgo? Where do you want to rebel against what has been and allow your own personal agenda to be as important as the agenda of other people? We have at the end of the month, on the 27th, Venus will enter Pisces, which is your 7th house. And I think this is an opportunity to truly enjoy the Piscean energy. Oftentimes Pisces can be considered that the house of the 12th house is the house of troubles, the house of karmic challenges. Now we see Pisces as your 7th house. I believe that Venus is offering you an opportunity to feel your self-worth within all your partnerships, including your professional partnerships. Venus is at home in Pisces. She's at her best friend's house. They got the music turned up. They're dancing in the living room. They're having little cocktails, and they're enjoying chatting about their dreams and their hopes. And I think this is really setting an opportunity for you coming up to enjoy this sojourn of her in this house. She doesn't get to do this but once every few years. So I think it's going to be really fun. And then she's going to join Jupiter in Aries. So it's going to be a real party when she goes into Aries. But for now, I think this is going to be a month of liberation in many ways, mental liberation for Virgo, where you're assessing and processing what you've experienced and redefining what is important to you and how you want to experience that moving forward in this life. Because everything, that we do in this lifetime tees up our subsequent experiences. So here we go. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Teri Hunter. I'm an intuitive astrologer. If you would like to book a reading with me, I am available. My information is below. Please like, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell, please share and comment, and please join me on Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Pacific time for my live stream where we do angel readings to get their advice for moving forward in the week ahead's transits. I will be off on the 25th of December, 2022, and the 1st of January, 2023, and I will resume the live on January 8th. So I hope you'll join me then. In the meantime, have a wonderful, safe, lovely new year. Peace out, all my Virgos.